Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about both Lonzo Ball's and Shai's knee injuries. Shai suffered a left MCL sprain grade 2, while Lonzo Ball had an arthroscopic debridement of the left knee. And it's so funny that debridement happened because I accidentally, when you're clicking through Google images about knee injuries, and then you actually click one and it wasn't even Google, it was Wikipedia, and you click on the links. And Amari Stoudemire had a debridement in 2013 or 2014, and me and my friend were arguing about Amari Stoudemire, and I was like, Amari Stoudemire had like this 7-year period until he fucked up his knees, and I was like, what happened? And he had a debridement, and this is gross, guys. So they slice open your knee and peel it open like this, like literally butterfly your knee open, and I believe they like scrape out everything from it. I'm not a doctor, journalism major, and I don't do well with gory stuff. So this was like a quick little read, and there was like an image, and I was trying to block it out. So I want to hear if someone knows better or has had a debridement, let me know. So Lonzo will undergo in next week. Well, this is going to happen. He'll be reevaluated in 4 to 6 weeks, which will happens next week. Start training camp. He's not coming back until probably December earliest. And he tore his left meniscus in January, underwent surgery for it. The injury has caused issues for Ball, and the Bulls initially expected him to come back, a lot earlier. Now he's actually, entering his second season. And we'll talk about Shai in a second, guys. Like and subscribe. 8,000 subscribers we just hit. We're on the way to 10,000, 150 videos a month, 5 to 6 a day. And look, so with Lonzo Ball, it just becomes a situation where you're just like, okay, guys, like, ooh, and again, we'll get to Shai, but Lonzo, man, a debridement, let's hope like this is going to fix everything. And knee stuff is scary, man. I always get scared with knee stuff. Thankfully, I've never had anything too serious. But you sit here and you wonder, hey, long term, when could he get back? And I'm going to use Amari Stoudemire as the example, as a guy who had a debridement, and how long he was out after he had the debridement. I believe he was out for the season. So on March 9th, 2013, he had a right knee debridement. So he missed the regular season because of that. All right. And that was in March 2013. So that he only played 29 games. So he bounced back the next year after having that debridement and played 65, which was the most Stoudemire ever played again. I have faith, and I'm not too worried about him. Now let's talk about Shai. Shai has Shai is suffering from an MCL sprain, not as bad, and he's going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. He'll miss the start training camp, and he's going to be entering the first year of his 5-year, $172 million deal. He played 56 games last year, playing 34.7 minutes a night, averaging 24.5 points, 5 rebounds, and about 6 assists a game. And look, nobody wants anyone to be out. And I think Shai, we talked about this on our show, me and Will Upton and Kate Jackson, about how good Shai was. Shai was like playing like an all-NBA player for like, what, a 2-month span, a month span. It was phenomenal. Some of the best basketball I've seen in a long time. And it's ridiculous to think about. 13 games after the All-Star break. 31 points a night, basically. 7.5 assists. 6 rebounds. 1.7 steals. Basically a block a night. Shooting 54% from the field on 20 attempts a night. 4.5 threes, 39%. Going to the line about 8.5 times. Shooting 81%. He was an animal. He was an animal. You just could not stop it. And first off, I think it's a shame that Shai, is going to miss some time. I really think Shai might be the reason that they miss out on getting themselves the top pick in the NBA draft, because Shai is just going to be a monster. But it seems like every time Shai starts to go off, they're just like, hey, Shai, you're going to have a mysterious injury, and we're going to have to sit you for a little bit too time because we need all the top draft picks. You're too good, and we don't want to trade you. So, look, we hope for both Lonzo Ball and Shai. I mean, Shai, I really hope to see, come out and destroy. I was hoping Shai would assert himself as a top 25 player in the league this year. While Lonzo, we just want to see him on the court, and no long-term knee issues, and we just want good stuff for him. I think everybody here is just like, let's hope